Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at 12 best dark fragrances that I believe every man have owned or at least try, let's say. Without any further ado, from House of Nasomatto, Black Africano. It is a brutally smoky, dark, gothic fragrance. It is like burnt, oily, somehow green cannabis at the background and highly concentrated, long-lasting type of fragrance. At number 11, from House of Amouage, Interlude, man. King of smoky fragrances, hands down. For me, this one is like burning black pepper, like you put black pepper on the fire and it's smoking. Plus leather and oud, but it is mostly in that black peppery side, and I get some sort of green cypress-ish feel at the background of the fragrance. This is one of those real beast mode fragrances. If you haven't tried this fragrance, I can say lasts easily like 20 hours on the skin, on clothing, like 3-4 weeks without exaggeration, and projection and sillage is nuclear for 5 hours. At number 10, again by Nasomatto, pardon, a very stylish fragrance, very sexy, masculine and daring at the same time type of juice. I would say to this one a hidden gourmand fragrance. Yeah, because it is gourmand, it is chocolatey and sweet and has some sort of edible vibes to it. At the first opening, it is like cannabis seeds, slightly smoky and boozy, but as time goes, gets more chocolatey, let's say, to this fragrance. Another long-lasting, highly concentrated fragrance from this house. Most of the fragrances from House of Nasomatto are extrait de parfum, means 30% at least oil concentration. I can get 12-14 hours plus with this one, and projection and sillage is average. Number 9, from House of Amouage again, Jubilation, man. Such a crazy fragrance. You're gonna smell like a king without exaggeration, and you're gonna let's say impress people with your majesty. It has that huge weight to it, not mass appealing but definitely impressive type of scent profile, let's say, to this one. It is like spicy, oriental. I can get a very soft bonfire vibe, smoky vibe at the background, not too smoky. Oud is also a bit waxy here, or let's say it is oudi and resiny waxy with plum and honey at the background. Very little boozy, so it is a very complex oriental spicy fragrance. This is reformulated version. I can get 8-10 hours plus in terms of longevity, but let's say good 8 hours with 1-2 hours of average projection and sillage. Number 8, from House of Mansera, Oud Lemon Mint. To be honest, it is oudi. I can get mint. It is like let's say Vixy type of mint, but I don't get that much of lemon to be in the title Oud Lemon Mint. Mint is here available, also oud, but I can say lemon is at the background. Don't imagine it is a freshy, citrusy type of fragrance. I would describe it oudi, floral, sweet with touch of citruses at the background, way at the background, and yeah, mint is here available at the mid notes, let's say. I can get it. Very cooling type of mint. Perfumes out of this world. I can say like 14-16 hours plus in terms of longevity, and nuclear projection and sillage for 3-4 hours. At number 7, Carlisle by Perfumes de Marley. Not the best opening here. It is very waxy, messy, medicinal, not animalic type of opening. Too resiny, waxy type of opening, but at the dry down gets somehow smooth, gourmand and burnt, but not like edible that much, but you're gonna get more vanilla and tonka somehow. I don't know, some sort of burnt chocolatey vibe. Also gets very soft gourmand, and I can get some sort of, let's say, suede, soft leathery vibe at the base of the fragrance after like 30-40 minutes. Performance 12 hours plus in terms of longevity, 2-3 hours. Good projection and sillage, not a nuclear or beast mode. If you want a better projection, louder projection, you can try Red Tobacco from House of Mansera, but I prefer this one better. It is kind of less synthetic and more smooth and crowded compared to the Red Tobacco. At number 6, again from House of Amouage, Royal Tobacco. I'm speechless. If you like tobacco notes, this fragrance is, believe me, a must-have for you. It is a bit salty, expensive, but man, I would say to this one, a tobacco journey, because It is like few different type of tobacco nuances, notes, like very wet leafy tobacco, then dried and ready to smoke type of tobacco, the way that cigarette boxes smell, you know what I mean, that sour dried tobacco. And also smoked and ashy. Could be a beast note fragrance. I would prefer it a bit like Amouage Interlude Man, but it is not. It is like 8 hours, so it is above average, but not a beast mode type of fragrance. And projection and sillage is good, let's say, to this one. Not beastly, not softly, let's say good. And after 2 hours, it is like below average. Now we are at top 5. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please remember to subscribe and support me by your likes. I really appreciate that. Again by Monstadt Cafe. Such a unique fragrance and such an underrated gem from this house. Very daring and, let's say, nothing safe or appealing here for average people, or let's say at least, but gets great compliments. It is like burnt oud, smoky, not medicinal, not animalic. I like it. It is burnt. And also we have roasted very bitter coffee, like Arabica filtered coffee, and peach. For whatever reason, I don't like that peach here. After, let's say, 20 minutes, barely I can get that peach, but at the opening we have some sort of stone fruity vibe as well. So this fragrance is all about dry down, has a very dark, smoky, manly man type of dry down. I don't want to talk about performance. It is one of those beast mode crazy monster fragrances. At number 4, by the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, one of the most complimented, I can say, dark, daring fragrances, smoky fragrances in my collection. Such a creative concept here. Bottle, even name, by the Fireplace, scent profile, everything about this fragrance is creative. They took really a great new card to the table. About scents, as they say also here, it is burning wood and chestnut. True, it is nutty, smoky, but also it is sugary, like candy floss at the background of the fragrance. Very little, not prominent type of note, but you can feel it. And projection sillage, I would say projection is like good for 2 hours, but it is like on and off. Maybe it is me. Sometimes I cannot get it, sometimes I can get it big time, like very huge projecting. Lasts on me 8 hours, good 8 hours, but pushes also somehow like up to 10 hours. Sillage is way bigger compared to the projection here. I can get solid sillage for first 3 hours, let's say, with this one. At number 3, Oud Wood by Tom Ford, one of the most wearable, well-known oud-based fragrances in the market, I have to say. So oud is here not animalic, medicinal, or smoky. It is resiny, somehow plasticky, and atmosphere of fragrance is green. That green notes help or boost that mysterious vibe of oud. I can say it is a mysterious, dark, herbal, and very little soapy type of fragrance. Smells very stylish, mind-blowing, and bossy, expensive. I can get 6 hours in terms of longevity, 6 to 8 hours, but after 6 hours, fragrance is sweet cardamom-y somehow. I cannot get that much oud. That's why I say to this one, good 6 hours. With first hour and a half average projection and sillage, but lasts way longer in the clothing, like 1-2 days. At number 2, another crazy fragrance, mind-blowing. I just smelled it. That's why I am a bit out of mood. Intoxicated by Kilian's Intoxicated. If you like coffee note, this is for you. Very close to Thierry Mugler's Amen without that tar note. I prefer this one over that. Gets better compliments. It is smoother and it is more prominent in that coffee side. That mind-blowing, delicious coffee side, especially at the first like 1 hour. You have to be dressed up black with this one, black suit and tie. Oh my goodness. And go create new great memories with Intoxicated. Performance is 6-8 hours, changes between 6 and 8 hours. With first hour, hour and a half, 2 hours maximum. I can say good projection and sillage. And my most complimented dark fragrance at number 1 is none other than Oud for Greatness from House of Initio. A dark, bitter, and at the same time sweet type of fragrance, like resiny dark, bitter oud plus candy flossy sweetness and some sort of saffron at the betweens. Spicy, bitter and oriental type of fragrance. Lasts on me 12-14 hours plus in terms of longevity. Easily solid 14 hours plus I can say, and 3-4 hours nuclear, very loud type of projection association. For sure great compliments. Take care guys.